we go. What we got here? Duelist. Let's go.
Victory is in my sight. Right on target.
Okay. Oh my god, he does damage.
Get off my lawn.
What? Wait, it ricochets off people? Oh, this is the king of poke slop. Oh, that's the king of poke slop.
Propulsion beam.
Why I gotta show him killing Blade? Come on, man. What the? What was that? Oh my god, damn! Oh wait, this is the king of poke slop. Oh hell no! What? What? Wait, what did I just watch?
Victory is in my sight.
Oh hell no!
Right on target.
How much health is he? He's 275. Oof. Okay. 8 ammo. Does that push him back, or is he just dashing back with his shift? It pushes the enemy back, but pushes him back. Okay, he can like aim it, I guess. Oh, what is this? Even if he's missing, what? He can aim at the floor and it'll still. Oh, hell no. It does damage too. Crazy damage at that. What is this? So that's like a, that's his E. I mean, yeah, we saw it in the teaser. I mean, not in the teaser, in the cinematic. It's like a scatter shot. Yeah, he's gonna have to reload his damn eyes. Look at that 8 ammo. Oh, so this is the right click. Okay, so the right click is the little beam that's bouncing off people. Wow. And he finished it with the E? What did he do? Yeah, he did the E again at the end.
Propulsion beam.
Jeez, okay.
No more holding back.
What was that prompt say? Cancel? Oh my god. Damn. So he lasers a line forward and then it blows up afterwards like a follow-up. Oh my god, he's gonna be comboing over Groot. You has better blade ult. Did that damage better blade ult already? Oh my god. That thing does damage too. Crazy damage. How much health were they at before? Were they at max? It's hard to tell. Oh my god, it hits people in the air as well.
To me, my X-Men.
Jeez. Oh god, all right. Yeah, he's gonna be really strong, I think. Nothing in here about his kit or nothing like that. Damn. Looks pretty good, no? What we thinking? What we thinking? It looks pretty good, no? Okay, that don't seem that crazy. You say that, but like, look how big it is. Look how big it is, bro. What do you mean? That's a pretty. That's like Blade ult, but way longer. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's bouncing late. And like, he can still probably use skills afterwards too. So like, you don't think it's that crazy, but like,
to me, my X-Men.
Look at the second hit. Easy sidestep. No, y'all said that about Blade ult, which you can still do, but like this one, I don't know. This one's way longer. You use dodge it? Yeah, you probably can, but we don't know if it stuns or anything.
To me.
I don't think it stuns. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, just don't get hit by that second part. I feel like the second part probably does insane damage.
To me, my X-Men.
He said scan? Kinda, yeah. He's hitting the roof? Oh my goodness. Anything in front of him. Any single thing in front of him. And a line going forward and up. Is he still your type of character? Is he your type of... I mean, I'm hyped to play him. I gotta try him out tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Tesla for the entire day.
Victory is in my sight.
What's tomorrow? Or Wednesday. We're gonna do a lot of Tesla tomorrow. I don't want to say the entire day. I might play something else, but... So who knows? We might do Cuphead or something, but... He looks fucking good, bro. Why they show him killing Blade? It's so evil. What's his other skin? They didn't show the skin yet, huh? He does damage. And he can headshot. His beams can headshot. Wish he had better movement. This isn't bad. What do you mean? This movement? Look at this. The shift. That's not bad. That's not bad movement.
No more holding back.
He lasers himself backwards. Did it reload his ammo? I didn't see that. Nah, it doesn't reload his ammo or anything like that. Oh, his right click recharged, reloaded when he wasn't using it. See? He's not using it. Passively reloads over time. Should have made tank. Yap. Insta ban? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be an insta ban. Oh, look at that line. Look at this line going forward. That's way bigger though than the line it displays. It's way bigger than the line it displays, that's for sure. God damn. Eviscerates. I like how they put 2 flyers just to display. It just insta-killed the flyers. Well, the flyers one shot or what? Yeah, the map destruction is sick too, yeah. Yeah, he looks sick. He looks sick. And he can bounce his like things off walls and stuff. That's pretty cool. Probably kind of broken though, but it is what it is. Yeah, we lost that match. All right. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't know if they dropped his skin or nothing yet. Probably not yet. Nope. This stuff is not out yet. Who's the king of poke slap? He's gonna be the king of poke slap, that's for sure. Oh, lordy. My direct got copyrighted. What history looking like? Ah, yeah, just SVP to lose. My favorite. Shit, I'm about to play Iron Man. I don't give a fuck if we're losing rails. I'm just have fun then. But for the vibes. The Queen of Poke, that's Jean Grey. That's Jean Grey. Yeah, Jean Grey. Now you have Cyclops, the king and queens of poke slop. Oh, the patch notes is out for 2x? That's a lot of shit. Chipotle event, pool party event, Ben.